Hello, we are live, and we have a special guest this morning. It's not Mazzy. It's Jim Record Collector News.
Good morning.
Peter
Good morning.
Percival
Good
Patterson's pet
morning.
pig Porky like pie.
Okay, so I'm going to ask people's help while they're sitting here watching. The Record Store Day announcement's supposed to happen today, but if someone finds out it happens, what I don't find out it happened, let me know so we can go over the list. But when more people arrive, I think I know one title that I have no problem saying because I have no connection to this company whatsoever. And so I'll wait till more people come in and I'll start talking about that. But I will say one thing. I showed this record before because it was sent to me. I'm not on Mazzy's gravy train. And I do have a legit reason for getting free records because I write little blurbs for Jim's paper. So that's why I get them.
Well, that's because you're an influencer.
No. Well, I mean, I show them
I love
here.
your hat, Jim.
No, I show them here. The companies that send me stuff, no, I show them here. But I mainly got them because of Jim, first of all. Secondly, Mazzy got this record. I got it, but I did not listen to it till last night while I was recovering from my investigation procedure. This record's fucking awesome. I mean, it's musically. I do like what is this we call progressive bluegrass?
It's newgrass, flat picking.
Because I'm a big fan of Alison Krauss.
It's like Western swing grass.
I'm a big fan of Alison Krauss and Union Station and Nickel Creek. I like the progressive kind of.
I told you, Rob.
Okay, I gotcha. So, but I did not know much about Tony Rice until Bob Bradley is a big fan. He started talking about him.
His records go for $100, $150. The original,
right? I regret I didn't pick up one at the Orange County Record Show I saw for $40, but that's kind of how much it went for. And it looks like they're reissuing all of his records. Let me take it out.
Kraft has done 2 so far.
So this was done at Fidelity.
Yeah, it's
their new sleeves are okay, but they're not rice paper. They're better than the old sleeves. This I texted the Ingroove and I said, you know what? You might want to consider putting this on your 100 all analog records that are in print.
Yep.
And he said, well, I'm going to order one and listen to it. Mazzy coined the phrase, so I won't steal it, but I'm going to use it from now on.
I'm not like you. I don't mind.
Is jazzgrass. Because that's what this is. He does 2 jazz standard
covers. It's like jazz cigarettes. I didn't make it up, you know.
So I would consider my favorite things, although it comes from a Broadway, right? Or whatever musical. My favorite things on Dolphin Street.
Yeah.
He covers them on this. But he has an original that sounds like a jazz cover. This song, you correct me, this Mobius Mambo.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a jazz cover to you?
Yeah. Could be. You know what's good about that too is out of all the ones, like the last one, he has some vocals. This is all instrumental. So people who don't like vocals in their newgrass, get this one because it's all instrumental.
The first song on here,
the bass.
Well, here's what I would say to you. Things that impress me. If I go outside my, so to speak, comfort zone, which this is not, and buy a blind buy, go get this record. It'll blow your socks off. The first song on here, if anything, is an audio marvel as far as remastering and audiophile-ish kind of sounding records. This thing kicks ass.
I recorded a video featuring that and with other things like that will be up this weekend. I recorded it yesterday because that is an amazing record. And it's sold out at the craft site, so find it at a local. I saw it sold out at the craft site.
Most of the songs are guitar, bass, mandolin, and violin.
It's like 1980 or something. What year is that? It's early 80s?
82.
82, yeah.
Sonic, this thing, if you want to just listen to a record and wonder how, because I said this on my last stream, I don't care what setup you have. if a record is well made and sounds good, it'll sound good on every system.
It's a beautifully acoustic. It's acoustic, flat picking guitar, mandolin, bass.
But it grooves, and
it has this jazzy groove to it. You're right.
Right, and on Dolphin Street, I'll hold a gun to your head if you can't picture, because basically it's an acoustic quartet or quintet.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Richard Green on violin. Richard Green on violin, who was in C Train.
Yeah.
Also. Yeah.
I would say out of all like the, standard free stuff I get, this was like wow. Socks blown off. I wouldn't mind paying for this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that cross-pollination. He played with Jerry Garcia and David Grisman, and they all played together. Norman Blake, another flat-picking guitar player, 70s into the 80s, all that stuff on Flying Fish, Rounder Records. This is Rounder. So they have the Rounder catalog. So it's great stuff.
Eddie, I talked about it on my stream. QC issues. QC, they're taking care of it, but there were seam splits are not QC, but I have to think there is a designer. Where's Tom Rashawn? There's a designer of album covers out there that can make an album cover that won't get a seam split from 180 gram vinyl. But every single cover was seam split. Several copies were slightly warped, not major. There was one that was majorly warped. And then the booklet inside had faded edges, like it was used. But they're making it right. So I've talked to other people who didn't have the same issues. I just got a bum copy, I think. I'm not making a big deal of it.
Anyway,
Rob, because they're a good company.
Good opening choice this morning. Amazing sounding record, all instrumental.
No, I mean
acoustic. It's like
really
Western swing a little bit and jazz.
No, for people, jazz grass. That's the best way.
Jazz grass.
New grass, progressive grass.
Yeah.
It's a jammy acoustic, good jammy acoustic record.
And it's amazing, beautifully recorded.
Well recorded, incredibly well recorded.
It's a Kevin Gray cut, by the way. Those of you who are in the peanut.
Well, here, first of all, it's Presta Fidelity, who might overtake RTI or whatever the other better plants are. Like, how long ago did they start that plant? Like 2 years ago?
If that, yeah.
And they're miles away from RTI. They're right in the same neighborhood.
They're doing the Rhino Fidelity. I mean, not the high fidelity, the other one, the reserves. They're doing the MoFis, obviously. They're doing some craft stuff. So they're rocking.
Everybody involved in this one knocked it out of the park.
Jesus and Mary Chain double 45, Chris. Come on. Double 45.
The only problem with double 45s is, getting up all the time, and they just sound better. Other than that,
the only problem with 45 is someone took that name, someone gave someone that name, someone took that name, and someone ruined that name.
Okay.
Hold on. I might as well go because people don't really care so much about what I pick up. So I found this. This is the Jaco.
You just showed that on Tuesday.
Oh, did I?
Yes, that's okay. You do it again. See, I don't mind. I'm just aping you.
I cleaned it. Hold on. I cleaned and listened to it.
I'm just aping you, Rob.
I cleaned and listened to it. I didn't know. Okay,
you showed it last week.
Here's two good ones. Okay, so this is Curtis Amy Mustang was a record he put out on Verve, and it's very it's all over the place as far as lineups and what's playing. There's one jammy ass song on it, but I found this Verve yellow label promo, which is not listed on Discogs, and I'm not putting it up. There's a white label, and I don't really know. I guess the yellow label promos were strictly sent to radio stations. So it's a disc jockey copy. But this is a good record. If you ever see it out in the wild, get it. It's good. Thematically throughout the songs, they don't really match to each other, but there's one song on here that just jam, and they do one song twice, two different takes of Mustang. But that Inojo. It's like almost kind of avant-garde, free jazzy. And did you know who Curtis Amy was married to? Mazzy?
Amy Smart.
Mary Clayton.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay, this is an interesting record I found for like $3. And if anyone's from Boston, and not that anyone or is old enough to even know who this guy was. So this guy, Tom Kennedy, I think this might be the only album he ever did. And he was famous for being a live saxophone player in Boston, very popular in Boston. So they put this album out, and the only way you could get this album was buying it at his shows. But I do you know this label, Mazzy? Golden Crest?
I do not.
So this was the first record put out on that when they switched from shellac, they moved to a formulation of vinyl called Vinyl Light. Do you know Vinyl Light?
I do not.
And
you're stumping me all morning here, Rob.
Someone on Instagram posted a band from Seattle that was on this Golden Crest label. So I don't know much.
We should call up here Kimbo.
Kimbo, were you the one who posted the Golden Light?
I don't know if he's here.
Yeah. So here's one thing that made me thought it was shellac, because if it comes out of here it is. Come on out. There's a squirrel and
squirrel.
Don't want to come out.
Maybe you're going to find a jazz cigarette in there.
Maybe it readhesed itself.
Jim has been awfully quiet this morning so far.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Or Jim, did you?
I'm terrible.
All right. So one of the labels came off one side. That made me think it was shellac.
Well, it's Kennedy, and he probably basically it's a Vax.
All right. Shut up.
Wow.
So
just the stretch, man.
And this is kind of like party jazz. It's not anything that's
party jazz. That's where
like it's everyone goes to have a good time and listen to a guy play saxophone.
I get it. I understand.
But it's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Eddie, I did sing Good Morning, but I got cut off.
Hi, everybody. Hey, I saw the earlier. Let's see, where did I see that comment? Question. I'm going way back in the Wayback Machine. Yes, Bill Codville. I did speak actually with Rob when he was in LA the day after he hung out with McCartney. 2 days. One like for 45 minutes on the couch at the rehearsal space, and then for lunch or vice versa. I forgot which one. But we did talk about it. If there's anything newer than that, I don't know. But he gave McCartney the tape, and they got autographs, and they hung out,
I picked up a couple of records. There's a No Spine record.
Oh, that's a good record.
It's really good. It's excellent.
It's on Blue Note, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nels Cline from Wilco.
What can I tell you? It's very, 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 very good.
It's kind of obtuse, jazzy, modern.
But at the same time, it's got some bleep fart, which I like, some Zappa-esque stuff.
Yeah.
And then I pulled this out of out of the records, and this is a record store day thing, The Pretenders Live. Have you seen this?
No. When was that recorded? What year is that?
1980.
Oh, so right. Okay.
Yeah. That's the back of it, Jim.
Was that a?
But and now you're back. Is it backwards? How come you're?
No, it's backwards and forwards. It's a weird thing. It's not really a cover
because you have the barcode on the back,
but it shows through on the other side. There's no cover. It's just a translucent piece of plastic. Yeah. I don't want to take it. Well, here. This is the cover.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah. And it kicks ass. She's on fire.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the best recorded thing, but it's
Where
live.
was it recorded?
1980 at the Paradise Theater, Boston.
Oh, cool.
So I'm thinking 1980, that's kind of early, but
that's the first album came out in 1980.
This has fucking every hit.
Around, I think it's 79 or 80. I guess it's 80.
This has every goddamn hit. They rock the house. She's on fire.
Yeah.
At one point, the guitar player is just fucking wailing, and she steps up to the mic and she says, "Learn something." Just listen to this guy. Learn from him. It was good.
James Honeyman Scott.
Yes,
That's 1980. It should be him.
Yeah.
Did they kick him out of the band, or
No,
did
they
he
died.
die?
The two guys died.
You're right, but I thought they kicked him out and then they died.
You know, I
Did they die
traded.
in the band?
I think I traded it to Kimbo. Coleman had an autographed copy of that first album by all four members.
That's
And
nice.
So
Then I just pulled this out randomly.
Oh.
This is not a bad record, people.
it's a great record.
It is a really good record. It's a soundtrack. Some of the music is soundtrack, but it's got
Jack
good.
Nietzsche,
Yeah, Nietzsche, and it's also got what's his name on it?
Rod Cooder, Randy Newman,
I've
Long
totally
Gone
spaced
Train.
out.
It's got the best version of Memo from Turner. The version that's on that Metamorphosis.
Absolutely.
It's nowhere near as good. Rod
But
Cooder.
it's not just that song. I like the whole thing.
Yeah, it is a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. What do you post? What are you sending? Okay, there's a pre-order. Chance shared. I'll share the screen because I want to. There's a couple records I want to talk about that. I'm waiting for the record store day list, but I think I know one record that's on record store day. Let me share Chance's thing because I don't know what that is. There's no nudity or anything. Chance.
Why not? Yeah.
There's other live streams you can go to for nudity. Okay, so it
Nudity.
looks like there's this $500 box for Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. It's autographed lithograph with 6 LPs. You getting this, Mazzy?
No, I'm not that big of a fan. I mean, I have
I like
that on
Smashing
I have that on
Pumpkins, but-
CD. That's all.
All right, Chance, your question's answered. Nothing. Now you have nothing to talk about on your live stream.
Wasn't that what was the other box? I have the other box that came out. Was that the different?
It was no. There was a box of this that people were waiting on.
I have that.
year,
So why do we
right?
need? Yeah, I don't need another one.
No one needs another one.
You know,
All right.
Billy goes a long way, a short way, or what's the way how you say it? His voice, like, just gets to me after about 3 songs in a row.
Well, there's a
What do you mean gets to you? You can't take it?
Yeah, it's a little too grindy, a little too.
and he's kind of a weirdo, but he has
Well, I don't like that.
he has a podcast, and I watch it from time to time. He has good people.
He's a
It's
smart
very
guy.
good.
It's grating. That's the perfect word. His voice is grating, you know.
Okay, so getting back to when Jim just showed a record. So I went with Jim to Freak Beat because I saw a record on the wall that I shared. And if you ever watch the Jazz Bums, there's a very nice young man named Joe who analog something. I'm sorry, Joe. I don't remember your channel. But he's a very nice guy. He really likes free jazz. Big free jazz guy. And there was a record on the wall that's very hard to find, and he asked me to get it for him. Let me show it. I mean, show pictures. I mailed it to him. He should get it today. But this Bard Lancaster. Now, last year a box came out with all his Palm labeled records that are very hard to get. So I thought this one originally came with a 45. It did not have the 45, but it was in really decent condition for way below what it goes for, which is strange for Freak Beat. And only the label had a little tear in it, but the vinyl was fine. If you ever see this, grab it. But with the 45, that's probably a $500, $600 record. But I got it for him and mailed it to him, so it was good to make him happy because he wanted that record. Yeah, Analog Archive. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jonathan. He's a good guy. So that was nice for me to do for him. I'm patting myself on the back.
You are nice.
All right, so here's some records that were announced, I think late last night, maybe. And I'm gonna right here is the next round of Strata East records. So I have one original. I have the Music Inc. original, and I have reissues of there's a Heath Brothers and Cecil McBee. But in these 4, from what I hear, strictly a rumor, till we get the record store day list, this Descendants of Mike and Phoebe is going to be the record store today record. Now, I don't know if it, I think these titles are due in December. I don't know if the Descendants of Mike and Phoebe are for Black Friday or in April. I'm assuming Black Friday. So, and the thing about that Descendants of Mike and Phoebe, Bill Lee, it's Bill Lee. Do you know who Bill Lee is, Mazzy? Or Jim?
Was he a baseball pitcher?
No, he's Spike Lee's father.
Oh, right. I know that Bill
And
Lee.
he was a jazz
Wasn't there?
musician.
There's a Warren Zevon song called, is it Bill Lee? What's the baseball player?
I don't know. Hank Greenberg.
He used to stand on the making silly face. What's it?
I agree with Matthew Petty.
What?
How can you like Oasis and not Smashing Pumpkins?
Oh, because the Oasis singers, as much as they have a thin kind of voice, they have better singing than Smashing Pumpkins. I like Smashing Pumpkins. I just can't play a lot.
All right, you don't have to defend why you don't like Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, I don't.
Out of all the Music Inc. is Charles Telliver's band, and the Cecil McBee. I have a Pure Pleasure reissue, and then the Heath Brothers. I have one of these mystery late 90s reissues. So these are all of them. The last round they did, fabulous, great condition. But don't be fooled by the Descendants being on Record Store Day, because we all were fooled by the Pharoah Sanders being an exclusive Record Store Day record. And you know what they did just this last month? They put it out on regular vinyl so you can get it. Because that Pharoah Sanders was going for over $100 or more. Now you can just go get it for, and these are not expensive records they're putting up. They're like $35 or something, right?
Okay.
Yes. So I have to end because Mazzy doesn't like jazz.
I love jazz, but it isn't amazing. There's a lot of releases. It seems like a higher percentage of new releases and box sets coming out.
Well, okay. How about this? They're just doing a better job of letting us know about them.
Well, that too. Okay. Here's a song on the third Warren Zevon Asylum album called Bill Lee. You're supposed to sit on your ass and not at stupid things, man. That's hard to do. And if you don't do that, they'll screw you. And if you do it, they'll screw you too. I'm standing in the middle of the diamond all alone. I always play to win when it comes to skin and bones. And sometimes I say things I shouldn't. Warren Zevon, Bill Lee. I knew her.
And
I sat be lonely down a tree, humbled, fat and small.
And on Saturday night, Mazzy will be doing a dramatic reading.
Yes.
I sat be lonely down a tree, humbled, fat and small.
Oh God!
I could not see it all. Puzzle,
buddy.
why? I potty menthol shout. I sat around an hour or two or so.
Concert buddy, like, look,
no lady came out.
I can do a concert buddy thing with my Nike swoosh.
Mazzy, what am I quoting? What am I?
Oh, I was Rob interrupted. I'm sorry. Say it again.
I sat be lonely down.
All right, you don't have to repeat the whole thing. Just tell us what you.
Emily Dickinson.
I don't know. Humbled, fat, and small. A little lady come to me. I could not see it all. It's
no one knows.
Puzzle, wonder why I potty menthol shout. It's Lennon from his book, from his first book of poems.
Oh, from A Spaniard in the Works.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
It's Lennon. I don't know why that stuck in my head, but it did.
Okay. Now, okay. Regarding the zombies, some people seem to like the mono, and all the power to them.
Well, hold on. We haven't had a definitive shootout by anybody on it.
I think
Patrick didn't poo-poo it like you did.
I think Jason Rojas compared it to the first original UK, but I'm sure the original UK is better. I was disappointed with it, and actually, I only compared it to 3 stereos, so I know it's not a fair fight. I love the stereos better, so I was disappointed with the packaging. The whole presentation, I think, was a letdown.
Whoever was advising them did a bad job.
Yeah, it's cheap. There was no. Okay, I'm not usually one of those sticklers for a polyaligned inner sleeve, but you cheap ass paper inner sleeve, the cover lousy, the way it was designed. The pressing isn't totally quiet. At least mine's not. Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal.
The sound is okay, but when I put the stereo on, I like the stereo like a lot better. But that's just mine on my gear, maybe.
And there, you can go to any live stream this week. Mazzy's on, and he'll tell you that story.
I will, yeah. And
all right, so someone, Vinyl Piper, who's a big proponent of Pacific Northwest crap music, sent me the other thing I saw. Do you know this band, Mazzy, the Fabulous Whalers?
Yes.
They are on that record label, Golden Crest.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And I think Jazzbum Mike sent me another band of a very desirable record.
Well,
what?
Bobby Gas.
Now, Rob and I will agree on this in terms, going back to that Zombies, the best one that's easily available is the 1974 twofer, Time of Zombies.
Which has Odyssey and Oracle, and then
unfortunately it doesn't have the cover art, but
in Odyssey and Oracle, and then like a best of greatest hits record.
Yeah.
Well, the person is Patrick I deferred to, because I have found several reissues, and I texted him about them. And
okay, I have the Big Beat one, which is from Ace, which is 97, the 30th anniversary, or 31st, whatever, just shy of 30. And apparently there's two versions of that. And I thought the one I played, it's stereo, it's quite good. But apparently I said something about the cover looked faded, but apparently that's the way the original painting looks. So that one I showed that's very vivid and bright, apparently they pushed it for that reissue. So,
well, now, Mazzy, that they own it, they could easily come out with a deluxe version of it.
And they should do a stereo version, just really nice cover.
Hey, look, if you're listening, Zombies, because Zombies regularly watch the stream.
Yeah, Zombies do watch the stream.
Zombies watch it, and
there's a
come on, do better.
So we're complaining about the Zombies reissue.
The Big Beat was from 97, the first one, I think, Michael.
And you could get it. There was a digital version that Kraft put out.
Yeah, apparently that 97 one is analog, according to
stereo.
I don't know. I've never heard. Now, here's the thing. I will admit, I've never heard an original UK mono. It goes for what, $1,000 or something. So I've never heard it. So it's possible it's great in mono. I assume, I have no idea the condition of the tapes. I'm assuming this new mono is a digital cut. But I just think it's anemic, personally.
Yeah, but Eddie, what's the name of that label again? The soundtrack label. For some reason, they had the rights to it.
Verve, Sarabande, or whatever. Yeah.
But that's Kraft owns that label.
Yeah, I have that box set from the 2000 box set. I showed, or the 2020 box set I have.
But that's digital. If it sounds,
but it's actually that's better. But that's the stereo version of that album. Their earlier albums are mono.
If that sounds good to you, then that's what matters.
Yeah,
that's it, Rick's.
Vera Sarabande.
Yeah,
Perez Sarabande.
Yeah,
which is strictly mainly a soundtrack label, right?
And they do various classics or whatever they call it, and it's and that Big Beat on the stereo one track is mono. They use that one track on side 2 that's mono. I guess we should show this now, since
hey
now the fourth Monkees album. Interesting note on this: if people don't get the Monkees, so be it. But the Monkees made great records. And we all know it started out with a lot of session musicians, and they sang, and then they took over. But the first two, a few years ago, Run Out Groove, which was a division of Warner's, that's the one you'd vote on. They put out the first two Monkees albums with beautiful, like Stoughton-like covers like this, gatefolds, with a second disc curated by Andrew Sandoval, who wrote the Monkees book. And those sort of mimic somewhat the CD expanded CDs. Then Headquarters, I guess Run Out Groove doesn't exist or is absorbed into Rhino. They put out Headquarters about 2 years ago, which is also a second disc. All three were cut by Kevin Gray Stereo, and Monkees never, as far as I'm concerned, never sounded better. And those are my definitive ones. That's why I've sold off my 2 Monkees boxes over the last few years. This one, I was surprised they were doing this. It's just like that. Kevin Gray cut it a few months ago, 6 months ago. It doesn't have a second disc, obviously. So you don't really need that unless you're a completist. But apparently in the liner notes here, or in the insert, when this record came out in the end of 67, they put out 3 records in 67. All the versions on Cold Gems that you own, all the stereo versions, were cut by EQ'd copy tapes. So it's never until now been cut from an original stereo.
Why was that the case back then? Who made that?
I don't know. They cut them, they EQ'd them, and they compressed some of the stuff, and they sent it out to the 3 RCA record plants back then. So they stress this in the insert here, and they have from Andrew Sandoval's book. They have some copy on each track. I think from he's written a couple of big Monkees books. But the technical notes, they talk about this, and that Kevin cut it on March 11th of this year, and he cut it without any of the original EQ or compression added or subtracted. So as a result, this is the closest representation of the original master tapes ever offered to the public. So, I mean, it's a question if you like it or not. It's a little psychedelic, but not overly. It's actually more
What's
country.
the big song? I have a copy over here. I have all the Monkees records because
the big hit is Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Okay.
That's the big hit on here.
Mr. Bobolina, Mr. Bob Dobalina.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Bobolina, Mr.
no,
Bob
that's
Dobalina.
not on here. That's Zilch.
Right.
It has
Johnny
Peter
Cole,
Percival
Peter.
Patterson's pet pig Porky is on here instead.
How
Another
many of the
important
songs
song.
are written by them on there?
There's a few by Mike Nesmith. Also, as Cuddly Toy, the first time a Harry Nilsson song was used. It's
What
amazing.
did Nesmith's mother invent?
Liquid paper.
Whiteout.
Thank you.
Oh, liquid paper. Well,
Liquid
whiteout.
paper.
Yeah. And the inside has Henry Dilt's pictures.
Those are not part of the original one, right?
No. Well, you know how they do different inserts on the Rhino.
Yeah.
So, it is a great record. If you don't like the Monkees, you don't like the Monkees. That's it. But it's actually a really good record.
I mean, I've always liked the Monkees because their show was kind of pushed towards kids in the reruns.
And one of the first pop albums ever to have a Moog synthesizer. Mickey Dolenz bought it, and he plays it on Daily Nightly. And then Star Collector, Paul Beaver from Beaver and Krause plays the Moog synthesizer. So predates the Beatles using Moog and George Harrison.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that'll do well.
I have no idea. You never know.
Did the Run Out Groove ones do well? They did well.
I think they did well. I mean, they're the best ones. I've been getting rid of most of my other ones. I keep my originals just because.
I've sold a bunch of them. I have all the records, half are mono, half are stereo. I was gonna sell them all together as a bundle. I think I tried to do it once and no one bid on them, so no one cared.
Yeah, people get it or they don't, and that's fine.
It's just that you can buy those records
Hey,
used at a record store.
You can, but they're usually all chewed up. Even mine, I can take care of my records, and for whatever reason, my original Monkees on Cold Gems are kind of, well played.
Well, they were popular, so they're all beat up.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I bought mine new.
A pop princess passed away yesterday.
Speak about Monkees.
Dr. Jane Goodall.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah.
She had many top hits. Talk about Monkees.
I
Did
don't know.
they
I
time
loved
that
the
right or
Monkees when I
what?
was a
That
kid,
announcement.
but okay, the movie Head. Other than that,
Head would be a good Rhino hi-fi.
They Rhino reissued it
they did.
Not horribly
They did.
long ago. I've seen it once.
but
They
I
did.
go see the movie. Go watch the movie.
I didn't, Marcus. I didn't mention a lot of stuff in the box set. You know, I don't need to go by track, but now
She studied chimpanzees. It was the other murdered lady who did the gorillas.
yeah.
Sigourney Weaver.
So since we're talking about Monkees, it makes sense. Our rest in peace, Goodall.
I don't think Head was directed by Zappa. And
I'm
he
not
didn't
sure
do
that he was in it, but I don't know if he.
no,
Is it Bob
I think
Raffleson?
Jack Nicholson helped write it.
Did Bob Raffleson direct it?
Yeah, Bob Raffleson directed it.
Yeah.
He just had Zappa had a little
Bob
monologue.
Raffleson did all those good movies with Jack Nicholson.
The Beatles sold, I mean, the Monkees sold more records in '67 than the Beatles.
When I was a kid, me and the kids in the neighborhood used to play Monkees.
Yeah.
I want to be this guy. I want to be that guy. And we used to play Beatles. They were equal at that time. I was little.
Put the chicken salad between your legs. That's Bob Raffleson and Jack Nicholson.
Jack, that's 5 easy pieces.
Hold it between your knees.
See, I never knew when I first heard that 5 easy pieces, I didn't realize it was about a piano player before, you know. I was thinking, what is this about?
It was a crazy movie.
I think it was Randy Quaid's first movie, right?
Karen Black, right?
I met Karen Black when I was a kid. When I came to LA, I met her.
Very nice. Did she have
She
a little?
looked me in the eye.
Did you have a little doll stabbing you in the foot?
Mm-hmm.
Like voodoo.
I was on Chucko the Clown here in LA when I was a kid. Chucko.
So, Jim, you're going to that thing next Thursday?
Yeah.
So
I know we'll have to.
Well, on Thursday during the day, we need Rob to bring us around a record store.
Drive us around and then pick us up.
I'm going to be in LA for one day only.
And then Rob, you're going to have to hang out somewhere and then pick us up afterwards. If I can't.
You can't get him in.
I'm not. If I can't get in, I'm not hanging out there.
I still didn't get the reply that I'm in. Did you get?
Well, I didn't get a reply. What happened is the guy I
got an invite.
My Lennon guy in London said about it, and he said, "Are you interested?" And I said, and just this was like a few hours after you showed it. I didn't know anything about it, and I said, "Yeah." And then last night or late afternoon, I got from the Universal guy. I said, "Hey, so and so from Simon from Lennon said you're interested. Do you want to shoot video for your channel?" And I said,
let's ask him if you could bring someone along with you to shoot video. Then you would get driven around.
Yeah.
It's your videographer.
So he, anyway, I haven't heard, I said, yes, I'd like to come. And I haven't heard from him, but that was like 5 o'clock last night. So at least I have his name. And I have the address. Do you know, is that in the Dolby Theater near Kodak, or where is it?
Rob's been there. We've been there a few times. It's a little nondescript, tiny little.
It's not far from Amoeba.
Yeah,
and I'm going to stay. I'm staying right up the hill again at that Argyle because I have points. So I gotta.
You can probably walk there.
Yeah, I'll walk down.
Except for the fires and the rioting and the looting and the fires that are.
Well, I'm a little nervous because supposedly Saturday morning early, I'm driving down with Kimbo to Portland. He has to pick up a record. So I want to know if I should pick up some tactical gear to wear going.
Probably. You probably should have like.
My son's down there right in the midst of that war zone there.
Your son?
Joseph lives
Where?
In Portland.
Oh, in Portland. Yeah. They should just nuke that place.
When you go into this theater, Mazzy, it's unassuming from outside. Like it does. I think there's a strip club next door, right? Right,
yeah,
Jim?
I think so.
Okay.
There's a strip club next door.
Okay.
But then you go in and it's nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Well, it's going to be. I'm not so excited about what's his name. What's the guy that was their confidant and PR person?
I'm blanking.
What's his name again? I think. But Jim Keltner's. I'm dying to meet Jim Keltner.
Yeah, that'd be nice. He's cool.
Yeah. I mean, what a great drummer.
I've got that Drum Tracks record, the track record with Keltner on one side. It's like an audio file.
I don't know that. I don't think.
It's so ridiculous that why even mention it? Never mind.
Let's see. That guy. It is Elliot Mintz.
Yeah, Elliot Mintz.
Broadcaster, media consultant, and author. Who's Dan Richter, actor and author? I don't know who that is. Q&A.
What did he write?
I don't know. Didn't say. And this is Thursday is John Lennon's 85th birthday.
This is the Sheffield drum record.
I don't know that record. Yeah.
Oh,
is that a directed disc?
Yeah.
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 From back in the whatever days. It's old. 1981. When Sheffield was up in Santa Barbara. Huh.
I don't know. Are you talking about the HQURs?
No, he's talking about the Axis Bowl to Love. There's a box set separate than the HQRs from the Hendrix estate. I'm thinking about it.
I have so many copies of that record.
Yeah.
This is killer. You find this, you're in good shape. This is Bill Schnee, Doug Sachs. It's really, 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 really good.
We saw Bill Schnee talk.
Yeah. And then there's this one that they did as well.
Do you remember when Bill Schnee talked how that came up with that direct to disc?
Yeah.
It was by accident. They had no tape. So he said,
"Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
right.
That's how it happened, people."
That's right. I forgot. Oh my God.
You say so much non-information that the main information is Bill Schnee said we had no tape. Let's just record direct to disc.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to the Beatles Butcher again because apparently, there's that copy at Easy Street, which is extremely rare because it has the paste over on the back by mistake. So you have the paste over and the trunk on the same record, and it's beautiful.
How many of those are there? Just one?
I've never heard of one. And supposedly they put on like a price like $10,000, and it's probably worth that. I mean, not obviously to me, but apparently Jack White's people and Sotheby has reached out. So it's interesting what they're going to do with that.
So they just found that in a collection?
I don't know where they got it, but I saw it in the case a few weeks ago. They have it in a glass case.
They could turn that into a six-figure record for them, right?
Well, I think what they should, in fact, I should reach out to them. We should do a video with it on my channel.
Do you know the owners of?
Yeah, I know. It's Matt Vaughn, who owns Easy Street.
Maybe they'll fly you down to meet with McCartney.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that I've Got the Music in Me is awesome. It just kicks ass.
You should see Jim perform that live.
Me? On air guitar?
No, just in all your glory. Jim will do his hits. Good Morning. He'll also do that. He'll do
juggle a little bit.
He'll do some Zappa.
I'll juggle. We'll go to come on over. We'll go to Rise and Shine. Yeah, I play air guitar, air trumpet, air bass, air violin.
He does it while he drives. It's quite fascinating to see. Where the fuck is the record store day list, people?
Who Richter? Which Richter?
Oh, I actually have something to talk about. Okay. So someone messaged me. They loved the show.
I think that's fake. That's fake news.
They were talking with a friend. The friend told him this. Vinyl Me Please. When they're charging a bunch of people $516 if they canceled near the time of the file bankruptcy. They just charged them whatever credit card they had on file.
This is the old Vinyl Me Please, right before the bankruptcy.
I get they caught it just after his friend told him this. It related in the horror. I've been pointing this out, and the horrible marketing campaign that they don't seem to have any consultants involved. They decided to like have the gloom of death to say their next record is coming out September.
That was a month ago.
Right. But it didn't come out.
Right.
And then I showed that little thing they sent to people who started getting the records they ordered, where their new announcement of a record is on piss yellow vinyl, and it's a band I've never heard of.
I think Chance should get his posse tonight to bitch about Vinyl Me Please for a change. Do I have Craft by Super Furries? I didn't order. I was just going to get it later when it comes out. I didn't pre-order it, Rob. Are you being nice to me because we're talking about Super Furry? I probably should pre-order it. But every time I pre-order it takes forever, and then I ended up seeing it locally. So I probably should pre-order it.
The knucklehead who's taken over Vinyl Me Please has the marketing sense of a jackass.
I don't know. I just wish that somebody could make something like that work. But whatever.
Well, yeah, actually, it seems like all the ones I know of, like
you know what?
Tone Poet, theirs is not lighting the world on fire. Verve's version of it, not doing.
Here's the thing: how can an independent compete when the labels are doing it themselves?
Well, here's how they can compete. They could put out records that people want. There's still independent releases you could put out in a good way that people.
Well,
want.
Like what? Name 25 for this year.
Yeah, but even if I could name 25, you probably wouldn't have heard of them, Jim.
I know.
Hold on, let me finish. Because there are several like younger acts that I don't really follow that have great followings, and they put out exclusive variants of vinyl that people buy up.
So if someone could figure out a way to find those people that are not.
Well, you would have to have someone.
They're not reissues from the fucking.
You would have to have someone that knows these artists. But I'm sure you could make
Vinyl Me Please was all reissues, no new stuff.
Yeah, but Vinyl Me Please was relying on what they could get from labels, and they were guessing, and I think they bit off too much that they could chew. They used to. I wasn't there at the beginning of Vinyl Me Please, but didn't they only have 2 or 3 paths? By the end, they had 5 or 6, and they were just all over the place. I think
they started their own pressing plant. Look what happened going into the pandemic.
Well, that was okay. In my understanding, the ways companies are run is financially diversifying. So, and they were funny money made a pressing plant. But it was done funny. It wasn't done with the intention of owning everything. It was done in a kind of screwy way. Okay, so they weren't serious.
This is an interesting reissue coming out from Intervention. This Carl Perkins, cut by Kevin Gray. Interventions does great stuff. This is a 45 RPM.
Intervention strictly does like later music, like 80s, 90s.
Well, they've done Joan Armatrading from the 70s. They did Sweet. What's his name?
Well, they don't do like rock genre is what they mainly do.
Well, they did the Flying Burrito Brothers records and Gene Clark records. Basically. Yeah, and they did The Church. I think they did The Church.
Joe Jackson,
a lot of A&M stuff.
Still too. Rock.
Yeah, mostly rock. But
the Matthew Sweet, I have the Matthew one of the Matthew
stuff
Sweet.
Is excellent.
Yeah.
This is interesting. It's a 45 RPM, I think, but it's only one disc, so it might be because it's a short record. RTI Stoughton. It's $40. It could be good. I mean, I'm not a 45 fan, but maybe for a single record, if it's a short record,
is that like a hard to get Carl Perkins record?
I've never seen
Carl Perkins records hard to get. The only reason here's two things I know about Carl Perkins. He wrote Hound Dog, right?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He wrote Blue Suede Shoes. He didn't write
Blue Suede Shoes. Okay, he wrote Blue Suede Shoes, and he had a cameo appearance in the movie with Jeff Goldblum and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Sure. Okay.
And he wore a wig. Didn't Carl Perkins later wear a wig?
It's the 70th anniversary of recording Blue Suede Shoes. It's cut from the original tape.
Okay.
Coherent.
Well, let me whip out my credit card.
No, it could be interesting. I mean, it's
that's the first time you ever said
the thing is, artists like this, there's so many reissues from the UK and America, and they're digital. I mean, all
is
kinds
it
of
mono or stereo?
Oh, I'm sure it's mono. It 70 years ago, it'd be mono. It'd be mono.
You know what I did? I went
mono.
through all my jazz records last week, and I separated out all the mono versions.
Bobby Guest is right. Big Mama Thornton wrote Hound Dog.
Well, he wrote an Elvis hit. So
yeah, of course he did. Yeah,
that was my thought.
How did Rich know I was shopping for shoes? Oh, because of Blue Suede Shoes. It's true. Yeah, Carl Perkins. What's that $1 million?
The $1 Million Quartet. $1 Million Quartet.
Yeah, it's Sun Studios.
It really
is. Elvis
Okay, I went to Sun Studios and I bought that T-shirt and I wore the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And I tried to find another one. I called Sun Studios and they said they can't make them, they can't reproduce them, and that T-shirt's worth a lot of money.
You can buy knockoffs at Etsy, but not as good.
Hey, I have a question, and this is serious. Has anyone done really good reissues of Sun records? No.
I wouldn't.
Who owns Sun right now?
Well, a good question, but Sun is an active label. I mean, in fact, Chris Isaak is on Sun Records, and they've done some new recordings from him and reissues. So they're active. I don't know who owns. I forgot who owns them.
But there's no, like the Elvis ones, right?
Well, RCA, the early stuff, but I think RCA bought the Elvis stuff years ago. I mean, from Sun when they bought his contract. I mean, they always issue the same one. Remember, there was a lot of imports in the 70s, like UK. It was not Ace, but whatever the import label in the UK did a lot of that rockabilly stuff.
Well, Man has a pretty good reissue and new
of what
club of their own stuff and weird stuff.
I mean, yeah, they have that club, but Mazzy, you belong to that club.
I bought the Beef Heart.
You belong to the Third Man Club, don't you?
No, I only signed up once to get the Dylan issue a couple years ago, and then I ended it. You could sign up for that 6 months or quarter, whatever it is, and I did that to get that Dylan live thing. Yeah, Charlie Records is the company that used to do a lot of that stuff in the 70s. The Brits were more hip on all that early American rock and roll than the Americans. It was the shit ass versions in the UK. I mean, in America, like a electronically processed stereo stuff. Charlie and the assorted labels did. I have all those volumes from the 70s of those rockabilly sets, sunsets. Are great. Blues, R&B, roots music.
Well, it'd be interesting that they should look into that, because what else other than Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins,
Johnny Cash?
Yeah, come on, son, get your shit together. People want that stuff.
Well, they've done stuff. I mean, I don't know if there's an actual series of things, like a really classic series. I don't know. Yeah, Big Beat was part of Ace, and they did that Zombies.
Roy Orbison, yeah, come on.
Roy Orbison, yeah.
I used to love Roy Orbison.
You don't anymore?
Well, I was all right for a while.
Oh God.
I could smile.
You know what? You are crying all the time.
His voice goes way the fuck up there. I could do that, but
well, isn't there that performance When did Roy Orbison have the resurgence? Was it in the mid 80s?
Yeah. And then he hooked up with the Wilburys or whatever.
Yeah,
and David Lynch.
David
who
Lynch
produced?
put
Like
him in
he had
the
a
movie.
comeback album. Who produced
David Lynch
Jeff
produced. Well, Jeff Lynne produced the new record, but supposedly David Lynch produced that double album, like a greatest hits, but he re-recorded all his hits.
Like is a white cover embossed with
It's
his
a blue-
name?
I think it's a blue cover. It's a blue cover with script.
Okay. And doesn't Chad have a best-selling Roy Orbison record?
Well, the white. Okay, there's a white one that was on Monument Records from the 70s, but there's a version from I don't know 20 something years ago that Kevin Gray and Steve Hoffman did.
Let me look at that. Roy Orbison. What was the name of it?
It's the one with the script on the cover, but there's a Steve Hoffman, Kevin Gray version of that.
How did David Lynch have the power to reissue?
Well, he did it when he did Blue Velvet.
Okay, so then he produced this album.
Yeah. Well, that's a different album that you're talking about.
Let's look vinyl. But the one that Chad has
is the white one.
Let's go. In Dreams Greatest Hits. I'm going to share the screen.
Now, the In Dreams one is the one David Lynch produced. The blue cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different than the Monument. That's different than the White Monument album.
I love this crap.
We're confusing the audience here.
Sorry.
Let's go to all versions of this.
Yeah, that's the David Lynch one. That's
this
where
the David Lynch one.
He re-recorded everything.
It's a horrible cover.
Well, that's what it is. Probably David Lynch probably came up with it.
All right, it's 2 discs.
I don't think it's expensive.
I will be right back.
Okay, it was mastered. It was Precision. I don't know who was the guy there.
Yeah, the white one you're talking, that's a different album.
But you can go get this. Not the medium's $8.
Yeah,
seems to be a good deal.
But find the white one. I forgot what it's called. Hold on.
Let's go vinyl. There's
Roy
Orbison, 400
Monument record.
Oh, yeah, let's go backwards.
Kevin Gray.
Wow, there's too much shit here, huh? Look at all that stuff. He put out mostly singles, no?
Yeah. Well, no, he had albums, but
there's a movie, Living Legend. What's that? Come on. Well,
all-time greatest hits. Okay, hold on.
So is the Mystery Girl, was that the comeback album?
Yes. That's the one Jeff Lynne produced. Tom Petty's on it, and yeah.
I like Roy Orbison. The Crying song. That's good. That's good. That's the best one, right?
Yeah. This is the one. This is the one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
That's the one. That came out in the 70s, but in the 2000s, I believe, there was a version that Kevin Gray and Steve Hoffman cut, and that's the one.
What's the name of that one?
Well, it's called All Time Greatest Hits, but you want the 2000 something.
I'm looking it up right now so people can buy it and no one can get it now. Let's go to comps. Can we do Spectred? All time greatest hits.
Yeah, as I just said. Yeah.
I'm finding it. All right, that's not there under that title. It's not there under that title. Oh, yeah, it is. Here it is. Let me go back and share the screen again. Here it is. Because I've had this record, but it was the 70s one. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
What are they asking for it?
Well, hold on. I'm going. Well, this is the UK by itself. Why is this by itself?
That's a different.
It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all, right? What was Monument?
A division of Sony or Columbia, Epic Columbia.
Okay, let's go here.
I forgot. It was a custom label, but
it was a reissue label, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, We're going to the one that Mazzy says is the one you need to get.
I don't have it. By the
Oh,
way.
MoFi put it out in 2008.
But that's a different one, I think.
You know, is it DCC put it out?
Yeah, I think it might be DCC. I don't remember.
$50 record. This is the one Steve Hoffman by himself.
Okay.
Is listed here. So
Probably
this is
awesome.
the one you got to get?
I guess so.
All right, I'm looking at let's see the condition of these. Oh, that's not bad. All right. That doesn't seem like a crazy price to get that, because DCCs are looked at as pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's the one you want then, I guess.
All right. I'm going for that.
Okay, you do that.
Well, thank you.
Get it.
Patrick's sending me a John Coltrane DCC.
Well, what do you know? Did you get the Coltrane mono?
I actually, a friend that you and I both share is going to give me a copy of that. Did you listen to it?
It's very good. I prefer stereo.
Why?
I don't know, but I do. But it's very good. It's very good.
Listen, Kimbo.
And what's great about it, it's not a fucking UHQR.
How many copies of that record do you have, Maz?
3 or 4. Plus the Seattle Live Penthouse version, which is
Not including that one. I'm talking that record.
And one of them is the double record that has the outtakes and stuff of the alternate. So this is the only mono I have. I don't have an original mono. I have an original or early stereo plus the reissue acoustic sound stereo.
Hold on 1 second. Lavelle, you're not a burning guy. Did you mistype and say Mazzy can buy you a copy, or you want him to burn you a copy? You're not digital, are you?
No, I don't know.
So why did you get that, Mazzy?
That's not because I heard great things about it, and that's a record.
Well, it was always known as a fold.
Okay,
it was not recorded in mono.
I'm not a stereo fan around that 1967, 68, like psychedelic stuff. You know, I mean, I'm not a mono fan for that 67, 68. To me, that's the period, I think, even though they'll say, oh, we did Sgt. Pepper, mono was the way we did it, Odyssey and Orgo. I think psychedelia, for me, most of the time, with very few exceptions, sounds better in stereo, or I prefer it in stereo, I should say. But the early rock and roll stuff, the early jazz stuff, I'm fine with mono. But I don't mind wide stereo either. Some people don't like when there's a saxophone far left.
Well, Mazzy, I'm open to anything. If it sounds good, it sounds good.
Yeah, I agree.
But here, I do have this with the jazz. I have several records like Blue Notes that are both. I have the mono and stereo version. I believe they're different listening experiences.
Yeah.
If they were recorded in that. Now the Love Supreme was not recorded in mono. They altered it.
It's a fold down. Is it a fold down?
It's a fold down.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think the stereo works better on the album, but I do like. To me, that's an important album, so I got the mono. You know, do I have to justify why I buy a fucking record to you, Rob?
Joey's giving me a copy of it. So.
Okay. And why don't you marry him? Joey's giving me a copy.
Well, you seem to spend a lot more time with him than I do.
Because he lives literally
you're
20
like the
minutes
third
from me.
You're like the third wheel.
When he lives 20 minutes from me, of course.
Yeah.
I probably hang out with you more, maybe.
There's plenty of people that live 20 minutes from me. I don't hang out.
Yeah, but LA, nobody lives 20 minutes from anybody. Unless you barely are 20 minutes apart if you live on the same block in LA.
You know, it's funny. I went to have my procedure yesterday.
What procedure was that?
The one where they check your butthole.
Your buttocks?
So I went to have my procedure, which is in walking distance. Take me 5 minutes to walk there. But I had to have someone pick me up afterwards. So my friend drove all the way over here, 45 minutes to pick me up, and 1 minute to drive me to my house.
Yeah.
Nice.
You could. Oh, well, never mind.
Well, I got 2 days ago, got my COVID and flu shot. My arm was sore yesterday. I was sleepy, and I'm fine today. No pain. I'm healthy.
Rob, you cool with the leakage?
And protected.
Is there leakage, Rob?
Leakage.
When you're around.
Oh man.
No, there's residual stuff, but
Oh,
I
we
don't
don't
believe
hear
it was
about it.
enough to cause a
Mary-
Where's
case.
Dr. Robert when we need him?
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, Jim,
Verve is reissuing Swings the Thing, Illinois Jacket.
Yeah, that's a good record.
Wait.
Actually,
Is it the yellow? That's amazing.
The yellow cover. So when
That's a
Mazzy,
great record.
when you go to Mazzy's house, he pulls out records to play for you. He played that one for me.
Unfortunately, Mazzy, I've got the 45 RPM reissue.
That's what I got. So I want to get that one.
Well,
Can
I
you-
have a Japanese.
Was that
one
just
I found
announced,
for
Jim?
cheap.
Was that just
It's
announced?
on Discover Music.
No, it was announced the other day. I can pull it up.
Is it an all analog thing?
It's a chat. It's part of the Chad Verve reissue.
Oh, well, that's an everyone should get that record. Pull it up. Show it, Rob.
Okay.
It's an amazing. It is an amazing version. To me, the definitive version of Harlem Nocturne is on there.
Cat.
I just texted it to morons.
Yeah, but I won't let me pull it up, Jim. All right, I'm going to show it right now. Okay. I'm adding it to the stage.
God, it's such a great record.
Sharing.
1956.
Did Harry just come up here to be groggy, like he just came out of a coma? Or
No,
something?
I'm ordering my Rhino high fidelity record at the moment.
Yeah, because you're a Monkees dude. I'm doing it right now. This is the record. I have a Japanese reissue of it. Excellent
so
record.
good. It's so good.
This is an oh, look, Mazzy. They're doing it on the yellow promo label.
Wow.
See, it's yellow like this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
They're doing it on the yellow promo.
Watch out where the Huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow label. That is an excellent record.
It
Man,
is. I will say right
redid
there.
all my yeah, it's a great record. It really is. I just moved all my jazz around. I don't know what the fuck I was smoking. I can't find anything. Nothing's where it's supposed to be.
I've done that.
Again, Jim. I made a big deal about how Jim rearranges his audio equipment. The dude also rearranges his records, and inevitably does not. He should put them in Discogs because he doesn't know what he has.
True.
Okay. Orders in. I'm done. Okay.
What did you buy?
Monkees, Rhino high fidelity.
Nice.
They also announced the box set of CDs, the expanded that apparently there's a video popping at 9 o'clock this morning from Andrew Sandoval about it. Because
Well, didn't they do that already on a Rhino handmade years ago?
Not the one album. Did they? I don't know. I'm not
I know I had like 4 different Rhino handmades over
They
the
did those
years.
twofers that were great. Rhino did Rhino kind of their second act after their like Dr. Demento and weird shit and comps were the Monkees. They really were the label that started reissuing all the Monkee records in the 80s when MTV was showing the Monkees. But I think they did really well with the Monkees. So
Yeah.
I
so it's
think
not really
this,
$8 shipping. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
I think this is out. This is really good. 50th anniversary, one size fits all. Possibly one of the top 3 Frank records, I think. And this is the CD. It's got like 4 CDs and a Blu-ray.
wow.
Really good. And the record is I just got the regular old record. The reissues of this stuff are great. They do a good job with all the reissues.
But they put them out because they did the surround sound stuff.
Atmos.
Yeah, this has got one thing in Dolby Atmos and all that kind of stuff. But killer, well done. And the CDs are like, I think it's under $100 for all this.
Thank you, Stephen.
$65.
So wait, you mean you're talking about the Rhino Hi-Fi?
Yeah, well, hang on.
They're putting out other stuff?
What are you talking about? This is a confusing audience.
I know. Don't come in here to mess up my stream, Stephen Schnee.
We can talk. Us Zappa fans can talk Zappa while you guys talk whatever.
No,
shit.
no one is talking Zappa except you.
So, I mean, they've put out stuff like this in the past, box sets.
Of what? What is that a box set of?
This is Instant Replay, the album.
Yeah. So
that's not even the Monkees.
What do you mean that's not the Monkees?
It's like you're missing Peter, aren't you?
It's an improvement. Trust me.
Well, when did that come out? Instant Replay.
This came out in 2011.
No, the original record came out like in the
record.
70s.
This came out in 2010.
No, Harry.
Original.
Yes.
Replay. When did it first come out?
This came out probably 68 originally.
And why was Peter? That was after the show was canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he left for a while.
Yeah, and it was no loss, in my opinion.
Ooh, I saw them live without him at the.
I saw him many times. I
That's
saw him
great.
at what was the old San Francisco Giants ballpark? I saw him after a Giants
Candlestick?
game. They played in the outfield.
Candlestick.
I
Yeah.
saw
Real-
them.
Huh?
I
What
saw
year was
them in-
that?
I saw them in college when they had that
20
'80s
years ago?
reunion. That's when I
Oh,
saw
okay,
them
so it was-
live. So I did see the Monkees live, that reunion, but it didn't have Nesmith.
Right, I saw.
69. Thank you,
But
Frank.
they had a hit song, right?
Mm,
I
was
don't know.
fun.
They did Changes, which is a horrible album.
But they did. That was then. This is now was the hit song.
Well, you
Oh no,
call
I
it a
can be
hit.
confused pretty easily.
And then they did the new Monkees, which was a disaster.
Yeah,
that
but it
did-
wasn't any of them.
Didn't one of them get struck
What?
by lightning on a boat on the Thames or something, or
I
shot?
don't know.
I don't know.
Listen,
Yeah.
Matthew Petty, don't get me started.
It's funny the reaction because there's some great reaction. Monkees fans are hardcore fans, as you know, Harry.
Yeah, look at Harry.
No, but there are a lot of really hardcore Monkees fans. But then
Monkees
there's the
were
people,
really good. I was
there's the
as big
people
a
that
fan
think
of
all
them
they
as I
are
was
is the
the Beatles.
Partridge Family, and they kind of mock them, and they don't realize how great records those were. Now I can understand you not wanting to get a Rhino Hi-Fi or something, but those were really good records. It's up until Head, up through Head.
No, Head was a good album. It was
Yeah.
a terrible movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a fun movie, but yeah.
It was just like, here's a bunch of money. Go do something.
Well, you
It's-
had Frank Zappa involved for one.
Was
thing.
yeah. If he,
And-
it does sort of look like his.
Didn't you have Victor
Yeah.
Mature also? Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Zappa, in my opinion, put out the worst movie of all time.
200 Motels.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
the
I mean,
worst thing that's ever been put on. Whatever, and Head has that same feel to it. The movie.
I mean,
Somebody commented, or I saw it somewhere. The reason they called it Head is because they wanted to make a sequel and say, "From the people who gave you Head."
so
That's what I heard.
well,
I love
Nicholson
it.
was one of the writers. He was with Bob Raffleson. Nicholson wrote it because they had done stuff together.
Again,
don't- yeah,
Nicholson probably.
I don't love
was
the records
kind of
after
fun.
Head that much. I have them on CD. I've had them, but I don't.
There's
but
so
those-
many Monkees records.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
those first ones.
The one that came out last probably that Weezer wrote some of the songs. That's a good one.
Justified or something. That's a great record. I agree.
Yeah.
That is a good record.
Yeah, Magdalena, one of
And
the guys
XTC,
from.
what's his name from XTC wrote a track, and
That's not a bad album.
it's a
Their
good album.
last one. Yeah.
But you know, you had
What does that mean? Not a
you
bad.
had
You ever
Carol
listen to it?
You had Carol King and Jerry Goffin, and you had Boyce and Hart, Neil Diamond, Harry Nilsson. You
She
had some
wrote the
great,
Porpoise song from Head.
great 60s
That
songs.
is better than 200 Motels, Chauncey, but it has that same sort of like
Dandruff.
fucked up feeling.
There's more there's more country on this than psychedelic. That's more that
I love the cover.
yeah, it's great.
Those were our records when we were kids, man.
Yeah. I think it's a good choice. I think it's
No.
there's a segment that all they want is Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, who won't go for this. But
let me go grab the copy I have right over here and see if it's auto.
You don't have to. Everyone doesn't have to get every title.
I don't even have a Monkees section. That's how few Monkees records I have.
I mean, there's variations on the covers, like for what was it? Headquarters. There's the beard cover and the non-beard cover.
I don't know any of that shit.
Yeah, where on the back there's a photo of the Monkees with beards, and then they changed it to no Monkees with beards. Just weird shit.
So what do you guys? I don't know if you guys are in a Buckingham mix. People have been asking this morning because Mike Ingroove did a shootout, his shootout, and some people are taking issue. He trashed the Chris Bellman cut. Now I haven't heard the Chris Bellman cut, and I think I heard people like it actually, but he says the original and the Kevin Gray are the two better ones. The additional,
the original RL, he said.
Yeah, Robert Ludwig, right?
Yeah,
and I don't know the other ones.
The only one I have is an RL, so I can't compare it to anything.
Yeah, me too. I have an RL. The original is excellent. It's different than the Rhino Hi-Fi. But the Rhino Hi-Fi.
I'm jealous that you're going to that John Lennon thing.
Yeah, I'm going Thursday night.
You should come down and.
Yeah, you should come down, Harry, because
I should come down and hang out outside.
Mazzy can't get you into it.
I'll hang out outside with Rob.
Jim, just ask them. Say, I need to bring my Cub reporter.
I asked. I responded, said I'm in, and then I responded again and said, "Any chance we can make this a +1?"
I'm sure we'll get back to you.
I have a feeling.
Here's an idea. Mazzy, you go in and tell him that Jim is your son, and you can't leave him in the car.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Jim already has a ticket.
I'm in.
I'm gonna go. We can go like
Rob
this.
is my son,
and I'll go. Yeah, Mazzy, I'm here to get in.
I know Mazzy. Just say Mazzy. And what's the?
They asked me if I wanted to shoot footage, and I said, "Yeah."
Wow.
I'd like to
tell him you have another YouTuber who wants to come.
Well, it's not.
Tell him you need a
camera
grip guy.
Yeah, I can pick up someone on Hollywood Boulevard before I go to Mufo's and Frank or whatever. It's
so. Who was it that reached out to you?
First, the guy in London, Simon, who works on the curating all these box sets. He's the one that sends the stuff from the London estate. He says, "There's a thing happening in LA. Does it interest you?" And he knows I'm in Seattle, obviously. And I said, "Yeah." And then I didn't hear anything. And then, yesterday morning after Jim showed his thing, and then about 5 o'clock, I get a email from the guy from Universal. The guy that's handling the event said, "Simon tells me you're interested in coming. We'd love to have you. And are you interested in shooting some video? We could maybe work something out." Now, I don't know what. I mean, I wouldn't mind to do a little thing with Jim Keltner, have him talk a little bit. I'm not going to do a big documentary thing, but I'd like to shoot some stuff.
So what is this event exactly?
It's a listening party. This happens all the time. And
yeah,
this is wait a minute. Well, this studio is a Dolby Atmos, however many speakers.
It's like an 80-seat theater that Dolby uses to do press screenings of their Dolby Atmos films. Probably Dolby now is a company that they used to only be known to do audio. They also have a division that does projection. So, so they use this for press screenings for Dolby Atmos 3D, Dolby Atmos sound, and then
they've done a couple of Zappa things.
Yeah, the record labels now encode and make versions of albums in Dolby Atmos, so they use it as a press. It's a press room, but it's a full functioning Dolby theater. It's really nice.
I can't go for longer than 24 hours, Chris, this time. So I'll be in at like 9:30 on Thursday morning. I leave around.
He could go longer. There's nothing Mazzy has going on in Seattle. So can he stay in your guest room, a vinyl piper, and access your pool? You know, Mazzy, many celebrities have stayed in the guest room of Vinyl Piper.
Now, my friends who I usually stay with are going to be in Italy, and they have their daughter staying at their place. So I usually stay there, or I would stay there, but they're going to be in Italy all through October. The one time I'm coming at the last minute, I would have stayed a few more days, but I have points for my hotel, so I'm paying. I think I'm paying $50 for the hotel room right up the block there. So,
well, if you stay with Vinyl Piper, you'll be 3 hours from Hollywood.
Yeah, well, one day is fine with me. It'd be like a commute. I used to commute to San Francisco just every
Yeah, but with the time change and the jet lag and
time change to LA.
Also, did you get your shots? Oh, you did.
I did. I got my COVID and my flu shots like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I've survived. Now I don't know because these TSA people are going to be pretty pissy because they're not getting paid. You know, so
are you bringing your own makeup, or do you need to get someone to do makeup down here?
I bring my own. I do everything in house. I have my own crew.
Mazzy's a jet setter. He sets the jet.
mm-hmm.
I used to travel a lot for work, and I love my favorite thing is I like going to cities. I'm not a guy to sit on a beach in Hawaii. That's not my thing. That bores me. But going to a city and have a nice
you
dinner.
can sit on a beach in Seattle.
Have you ever sat on the beach in Hawaii?
I have actually.
It's not boring.
You can sit on a beach
I'm
in Seattle.
Well, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I just I don't like sitting around. I'd rather go to a city, go to a museum, go see music, listen to music, go to record stores, go out to dinner, have drinks, have coffee. I like experiencing cities. That's just
where do you fit in the 2 naps?
I don't nap during the day because it wrecks my day. If I nap in the afternoon, I'm spent for the rest of the evening. I have to kind of
early nap,
up.
late nap.
I don't nap.
Good to go.
No.
My dogs insist on it. They look at me like, when the fuck are we going to take a nap?
Yeah, hey, Scotty, I think you're the only person here from Tampa.
I do miss my job when I used to travel, throughout the year, every year to all the cities.
Mazzy, I traveled all the time for my
I know
job.
you did.
I don't talk about I'm a well-traveled person, which I am. And if I had an opportunity to sit on a beach wherever I went, I'd sit on the beach.
Well, no, I know a lot of people love that. It's just not for me. I get bored with it,
Listen, Mazzy, if I took you down, there's a place right here in Santa Monica, Dean's Bar on the beach, and have a drink and a hamburger.
Sitting like in a diner, a bar, restaurant, and you're looking out the water. I love looking at the water.
Big
I like
Dean's.
living near the water.
Big Dean's, everyone. Come to Big Dean's.
I like living near the water. I mean, that's why I like living on even though people think Seattle is on the West Coast or near the, we're 100 miles. We're 100 miles.
How many people here are from Tampa?
Yeah, I can't go there anymore.
I used to live in Eustis.
I think everyone in Florida is going to have polio within 10 years. So.
Did you see the school teacher doing the attendance at in the Florida elementary school?
No.
Mary, measles. Johnny, chicken pox. That's not good.
Was this real?
No.
Oh.
No, the kids aren't showing up for school because they're all sick or being homeschooled.
Well, that explains a lot.
He used to come around, but he ain't here right now. And I'm sure he knows about it.
Knows about what?
That there are other people here from Tampa. I'm not big with the Tampa people.
I've only been to Florida once, and it was for a 900 number porn convention.
Yeah, you've
at
told
Miami
me.
Beach. I swear to God.
That's funny.
And it was the nastiest fucking thing ever. They had them in New Orleans. They wound up in Vegas at whatever. But for a while they used to bounce around, and the Miami Beach was nasty.
Yeah, but
In
Russell,
1960,
Russell,
my
you might as
mom,
well be. You might as well be in another state. You're on the other side of Florida.
in 1960, my mom and I moved from New York to Florida. And
Wow.
I came home from school and I said, why are the water fountains marked coloreds and whites? Wasn't that long ago, people.
No.
How long did you live in Florida for?
I lived there 1960 to 61, and then I lived there again in 69 to 70.
Weren't you?
Where did you live in Florida? What part in the beginning?
Eustis.
Where's that?
Oh, it's not too. It's like an hour from Orlando, I think. I forget now.
Is that like north or?
No, it's
kind of
halfway down, a little bit
Yeah.
to the left of it.
Well, anyway,
It was cool though. I liked it. Sandy roads. You could walk to school and literally pick oranges off the trees. It was nice.
You could do that
I
here.
don't think it's so
you
nice
can do
now.
that here in LA. I did that
Yeah.
when I was a kid here in LA. I used to go fucking eat off of people's trees.
I remember smudge pots, because if they thought it was going to get a freeze, they'd get these smudge pots burning in the orange groves to keep them
Well, you
warm.
remember the whole Anita Bryant orange debacle, right?
Not really.
You don't?
Yeah,
No.
she was the spokeswoman for the Orange Juice Association.
Yeah, but what was her debacle?
She hated gay people.
And she said it all out loud, and there was a big.
Yeah, she was
It was one of those,
Christian.
Christian religion, anti-gay faggot thing.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down.
I'm just telling it like it is.
Hey, we're bringing back battleships, so
we're gonna start making them here.
But no fat people. No fat people.
We're not making them out of aluminum either.
No fat people with beards in the military.
Just so long as we're not like getting ahead of the game and making any drones.
I'd like talking about no fat people in the military.
Speaking of Dillard and Clark,
when the head of is this Dillard's, that's a good record.
It's not like the Dillard and Clark stuff, but it's okay.
No, but the Dillards are
this is
a little game on the inside.
Very nice.
What do you take offense to?
Hold on. Jim, is Anita Bryant telling you the gloriousness of Tupperware, or is she singing about it?
Like, I'm not promoting Anita Bryant, so.
Was she a Tupperware spokesperson?
He has a promotional album, so what is she doing?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
What happened to Tupperware? Plastic.
It still exists. But
the best thing they made was the orange peeler.
Yeah, well, they made a ice cream scoop that wasn't.
No, what was the snap? You snapped in freshness.
At the LA Weekly, we had this person that was I can't remember her name. She was a transvestite who did Tupperware parties, and
hold on. It was a man who was a transvestite, not a woman dressing up in men's clothing.
Correct. It was a man dressed up as a woman.
Yeah, doing
these Tupperware parties, and they were fucking amazing. Just like a show. It was really, really good.
Wait, did she say that?
The Dillard and Clark intervention is really good. All those Gene Clark and Brito Brothers also records are really good intervention. I'm sure, I know you're joking, but it's hard to tell when people type their sense and inflection of humor if it's a joke or not.
Who are you talking about?
Anita Bryant had great hair.
I'm going to say this with an 80% certainty. When most people type a comment in the chat, it's with humor. There's very few people that are being serious.
Okay. But I like to hear the inflection, you know.
Okay, I'm going to do it here for you right now. My mom had Tupperware parties in the late 80s. Still some in the kitchen.
You
Like
started
that
out doing
one
Chill Wills, and then you kind of went into a
How the
different.
How the
Like,
fuck old
how do
is
you? I
Oakenshield?
mean, seriously, how do you need inflection for like a comment like this? Mazzy,
Well,
90% of my
there's-
posts are humorous.
I
How do
I
you
don't
need
see the
inflection?
humor in
Okay.
that comment.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm serious. But stop
Okay.
calling me asshole.
Intervention did a Gene Clark solo record. They also did a Dillard and Clark record, so they did both. And then they did the two first Burrito Brothers records with Graham Parsons.
Here's a guy who's 100% serious. All the Anita Bryant records are in thrift stores.
I don't think that's the real Dan B. I think that's someone pretending to be Detroit Dan B.
You know, if you were Detroit Dan B, I'd call you an asshole. But since you're regular Dan B,
Not the whole ass, just the asshole.
I'm very troubled that the Record Store Day announcement didn't happen yet.
Now I hear
think
it's going to
canceled this
happen
year.
at 10 Central Time, which would be 11. I don't know. Let's see.
It probably is. It's probably going to come out 1 second after the stream ends. One second.
Is that the Record Store Day list?
Here's what I've heard.
Yes.
The latest, it's allegedly coming out at 1 p.m. Eastern. That would be 10 our time.
So it's
That makes
after
sense.
your show.
I always record my pass through too. I don't do it a lot.
Okay, here's the deal. You just drank 2 cups of brown water, and that's what came out of me yesterday morning. Okay?
You know, I don't
Is
know.
that during or after?
like
Before?
It
That was
depends on
after
the
your
plastic.
colonoscopy?
Some plastic, when you drink coffee, you can smell the plastic and it wrecks the flavor.
Keurig, although they made a lot of money, and I don't know the medical effects of using it, it makes shitty coffee. That's the most important thing. I would
Also,
drink
Your opinion.
I don't want to take a chance with microplastics in my huevos rancheros anymore.
How would you make huevos?
Someone said the Record Store Day list is up.
Oh, right. Can you send me the link? Can you post the link, Joan, so we could talk about it?
Joan, I don't find that humorous at all.
Yeah, hold on. How about this? I'll read it in funny, Harry. RSB, let's go. Okay. Joan, share the link. Where did you see it? Keurig just makes shitty coffee. Brown water. My parents got one. I go, this is horrible.
You don't put enough sugar and milk in it.
Wait a second. This is last year's list. Hold on.
Right.
Or last time's list. Let's see.
Where's the list? Share the list.
I don't
Can
see
you
it
run
at
a
the
little
record
late today in case the list shows up?
I don't see it at the record store site.
Crosley's
last-
a big
Mac
sponsor.
Davis.
This is
Crosley's
funny.
a big sponsor of Record Store Day. The Mac Davis is not on the list.
And Josh says the list is not out. I see the April list, not the new one.
Hold
Yeah,
on
Dan,
one
you're looking
second.
at last year's list.
Getting back, Vinyl Me Please on their pursuit of stupid promotion. This is their post. I guess they have a little leaflet now with stuff.
Let's
Maybe
going-
they'll send you those AOL
fight about it.
CDs.
Is that what it says?
What now?
Does it say let's fight about it?
Yeah, they're all being aggressive with their new marketing. They said if you don't want to continue getting their stuff, say fuck off in the comment. I'm not joking. Okay.
Hey Brent,
Where-
how you doing? I got these speakers from Reveille right here.
How are you
Congratulations.
loving those? Are you liking those speakers, Harry?
Very much so.
And did you get the
It's
upgrade
making me
kit
go
yet?
back and listen to records that I haven't listened to
Did
for a
he
long
get
time.
something
That's
different?
awesome.
Did he get something new?
He got some, I think they're called Fishers or something out of Germany. Made a slate.
Slate?
Yeah.
All we know now is that Post Malone is the ambassador.
Oh, I've seen
That's
those
probably
Slate speakers. I've seen those speakers. Those are something else.
Yeah, those are the MoFi 10s.
Post Malone is the ambassador for Record Store Day. That's all we know.
Hey, I'm just glad that Bad Bunny is going to be doing the halftime show. That's going to
My
a
favorite
certain
thing,
individual might have an aneurysm.
my favorite thing right now is all the people complaining and not understanding that he's from Puerto Rico and he's a U.S. citizen.
Right. I mean,
That's
exactly. They don't understand it. He's a massive. He's one of the biggest artists in the world.
I'm gonna be perfectly. I love the Super Bowl. I like watching it. The most uninteresting part of the Super Bowl for me always is the performance during halftime.
I'm going to watch it this time. I'm hoping there's another nip slip.
I mean, where's the complaints that was
the
gotta
Prince
be the
one
most
was the
offensive
Prince halftime was amazing. That was
all of them. They're all not good to me.
Yeah, people don't understand that he's from an American, U.S. citizen.
He's a U.S. citizen.
Exactly.
That's all you have to say.
And he's Spanish speaking, and he's one of the biggest artists in the world.
Oh wait, we have that. Hold on.
And Harry's favorite person, they're sending ice to the Super Bowl this year.
We have Bad Bunnies here. Bad Bunny. Hey, Bad Bunny, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're sideways.
Your camera.
Oh, there we go.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's
Where's the horn, man?
Can you see us?
I love them, Dan.
We can see you.
amazing.
Cool. How's my audio? It's crackling for me.
Your cab.
Yeah, let me try something. What's that?
That's sure.
How's my audio? Is it crackly?
No.
Okay, good. Hey, I'm up near Yakima, Washington, picking up some zinc to take home. But I'm going to come on for a few minutes because I need some advice. No, it's good actually. Harry, you remember I told you I was gonna try to sell at the Portland Record Show next week, but then I contacted them and they said they didn't have any tables, but I got an email yesterday that said they had an opening, so I went ahead and reserved a table. So
nice.
I'm and that's on the 11th. So I'm wondering, I sell at an antique shop in my little hometown, and I try to price everything like right below median on Discogs, and then of course take into consideration the condition and whatnot. But what do people expect when they go to record shows? I'm just kind of wondering what you guys think for price.
They expect for your pants to be on.
Well, I mean, when you go to a record show, what do you expect?
Well, I've only been to like 3 record shows, and at the time I was shopping for 74, so it didn't really, I didn't want to pay too expensive prices.
I'm always looking for a bargain.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for that oddball piece that I'm not even thinking about until I see it.
I can tell you, Marty, people expect to come up to you with 3 records and say, will you take this for that? And they expect you to say yes. That's what they expect.
I got no problem giving deals to people. I have a lot of obscure records that don't sell at not super obscure, but stuff like Jerry Goffin and I do have a Tony Rice and some pretty unique stuff that doesn't sell down at the shop very well. So like a Overton Berry trio and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm excited to do it to see what it's like. The tables are $75, so I don't have any idea whether I'm going to make my money back.
How many records?
Is that a 6-foot table or 8?
I think so. I mean, I can bring 300 or 400 records. That's not a problem. I have plenty of records, and I'll be bringing some. I've got some, some $6 and $7 records too that are some older stuff.
The good thing for you is you're a new dealer, so everybody's going to be right on you
to see what you have.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'll give you a piece of advice, Marty.
Okay.
Don't wear so much eye makeup.
Oh,
it makes you look cheap.
But a little bit of liner.
And a little cleavage.
Don't back your truck into the place and unload your records with a.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I've got to think about alternate transportation then.
You know what?
Because I can't take my motorcycle.
Also, how about 300 records enough?
Marty.
Yeah.
This is my pet peeve. Organize your records. That's me.
Okay. Yeah. I don't. I'm gonna make dividers with little markers on them, you know, and say rock and
Rob, I hear you
whatnot.
say that, but all I ever see you dig through are the new arrival bids.
Yeah,
that
I agree.
aren't-
I would
At
I
a
would
record show. We're talking about a
Marty,
record show, Jim.
put them in the order of Schwann catalog number.
Just put
Oh.
just keep everything disorganized, but put a sign on it that says new arrivals.
And you know what?
Oh.
Here's another requirement that every record store should have. Have a height requirement.
Oh, okay.
You
Should
can
have one of
only
those little
stop here if
bars.
you're above this height.
Yeah.
But yeah, another good point is that Chuck made is make it so people can flip through the
Yeah,
box.
don't make it tight.
Well,
Look
I
at
have
it.
these Coke and Pepsi plastic crates that are only about 5 or 6 inches high, so the records do this pretty easily inside.
Okay. All right.
If that makes a difference, makes them a little harder to haul in. But I'm making a dolly that I can do that with.
Obviously, you want to wear protection.
Oh, okay. Double sleeve or just
Oh
single
my
sleeve?
God.
Okay,
My
here's
stalkers
a
here again.
serious one. If you don't have Venmo set up, have Venmo set up. Okay.
Okay,
Definitely.
I have PayPal.
Now
Well,
get a Venmo. Get
Get
Venmo's
Venmo.
the way
have
to
all
Do
of
go.
them.
Venmo
And
too. I
what-
think I
what
might
Harry-
have Venmo.
What Harry taught me, print out that CR code or whatever you call it, and tape
QR.
it to the front of the QR code, and tape it to the front of the boxes so they can just scan it and pay you.
Oh,
People are
okay.
more likely to buy from you if they don't have to use cash.
And
Also,
Yeah.
and
also,
put it there
Marty-
so they don't have to ask you, so you know.
Marty,
Okay.
per
Yeah.
chance, because this might be a topic on his stream tonight. Don't drop the soap.
Don't drop. Don't write that down real quick
Hey,
here.
oh, keep your eyes on the road
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'll
and your
I'll keep
hands
that.
on the wheel. Jeez.
All right.
Maybe put out a donut plate, like assortment
See,
of donuts.
When you go to Venmo, you
I
can
could do
print
that.
out- hey, I don't look at it quickly. I know you're driving, but print this out at Venmo.
Can everybody click on that?
Okay,
right now?
yeah,
And-
I
Can
see
you
that.
give Mazzy a nickel?
You can click on this and donate to me right now if you want. But
Oh,
you click on this, and they just put their camera over it, and they can pay you directly. So tape these on the front of every box.
Oh my God, he just went. Oh, you
sorry. I
scared
guess
me.
my
Maybe-
my horizontal vertical isn't working.
Actually, maybe have an assortment of deodorants and sprays, because these guys could smell bad.
Well, I'm taking my lovely wife, and she smells real good, so maybe that'll
Oh
help.
yeah, have a hot looking chick behind
There
the
you go.
table.
That's the
'cause
big
probably
She's
bring
she's
bonus.
very very attractive. So I'm considering that
Yeah,
an
but you
ace
have
in
to
my
remember,
hole.
Marty, you're dealing with record collectors. They don't care about that.
Are you sure? I think everybody does.
Hey,
So
listen,
I'm gonna have
champ,
fun, though.
There's only one person who streams who should be sponsored by Axe Body Spray. Now, where's this show out? How far away is it from you, Marty?
It's in Portland, so it's only an hour north of me. It's at the DoubleTree. I think Mazzy, isn't that where it was last year when we went?
I think so. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
go this week.
They give out cookies at the DoubleTree.
Oh, okay,
That's what you get. That's their gimmick.
nice.
You get a hot chocolate chip cookie when you check in.
I think I'm gonna have Rochelle make a bunch of cookies or donuts or something like that. That would be a good idea, and not cost a whole
But
lot.
hey,
Or
they
she
gotta
could
have
just wear a
marijuana
low,
and
cleave it, a lot of cleavage.
Something. Okay.
Pop,
All right.
pop brownies might be good. That might help you.
Hot naked chicks works.
Okay. All right.
Hey, if we're all going to go to the Portland show, why don't we meet up for dinner?
I'd love to
Patrick?
do that. Is Patrick's coming up for that, right?
Well, the last time we were there, where we were going to all meet up. then
Oh
nobody
yeah, and we
met up.
didn't. Yeah.
So how big of a? How would you rate the show, Harry? As shows going up or around?
It's a 7 out of a 10, maybe an
Yeah.
8.
Okay, that's good.
I like it because it's an annual deal.
We have a
Instead of, they
complaint.
do it like
Don't
Seattle.
do it.
We get like 5 shows a year.
And that was a serious comment, by the way. We have a show happening here at the end of October. That's a very hit or miss
What's that?
show.
Oh, the Hollywood,
Yeah, you know that I'll tell you a defining moment of that show.
the Hollywood Record Show.
Yeah, which is at the Marriott in Burbank, near the across the street from the airport. That guy, when he moved Bob Say from that front area to the back, that ruined the show.
Oh,
Because Bob would bring boxes and boxes of good records,
Of good
and he would
shit.
price them cheap.
well, why
Cool,
would
Angelo.
moving him to the back change the show?
Are you joking, Angelo Kelly? Is this a joke? Is this a pee poo poo joke? Are you serious?
No poo-poo
Because if
jokes.
you come to LA, I might stay up till 10 o'clock at night.
Hell,
Just to
if he
hang
goes
out?
to LA, I might visit LA.
Not
Will you
sure
Take
that
him
you're
to a
invited.
record
Gary.
safari.
Hey, question. I'm going to try to have a backdrop. Do you think that helps with records pinned to the
Yeah,
backdrop?
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
The more
yeah.
you can display, the better.
Well,
Okay.
how expensive are those records?
I've got probably a couple records, probably 5 or 6 records that are over $100. I got several that are between 50 and 100, and
I think if
probably
If anything, Marty, that just allows you to keep those records away from people.
I see. I do have a Zeppelin 2 RL.
Are you selling it?
It's
How
pretty
clean is
It's
it?
pretty It's hammered. So I was thinking about asking maybe $75 for it.
That's
You'll
too
sell
cheap.
that. You'll sell that easy.
Is that cheap?
Here's
Put
the
it-
deal, Marty. You put it up for more so people can negotiate with you.
Put it
Okay.
for like
Even a
200.
hammered one, it's pretty noisy. I mean, I like the sound of it, but
right. But again, you put it up for more because you might get it, but put it up for more.
200.
But
200.
I'll put right
What?
on it. Hold on.
175. Okay.
But
No,
right
not for
Whoa.
a hammered
Marty,
one.
right on it that it rate it as like a G.
Yeah.
minor, G
Yeah.
record.
But if
Yeah.
you go to the shows now, almost every single Led Zeppelin 2 you look at will have a sticker that'll say "not an RL" because they get tired of people pulling.
I'll
the
definitely
record.
put a sticker on it that says RL.
I
Yeah,
would say 150 to 175 then.
Wow, even for one that's got
Some
pops and
people just
crackles.
people want it as an artifact too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
Does
but
it
Marty,
skip? Does it
if you're
skip?
okay,
I think there may be a skip or two actually. Even.
Well, that's different if it's
But-
skip.
I
Hey,
skip when
mate.
I listen to it.
Marty, maybe picking up zinc has affected you, but you have to have some showmanship to sell at a
okay.
record show. So if you're gonna put records up on a little board backdrop, price them higher, price your records higher so you can make a deal with people. You want to attract people over to your table. That's what that.
Here's an idea. Does your wife know how to juggle?
Ooh,
No, she doesn't. But we've got a week. We got 10 days, so I
Hey,
could.
Because
Hey.
the more entertainment you can provide.
Hey,
right.
Marty, how about a dancing, juggling leprechaun? You could have them hang out in front of your table.
I don't know if we have those in Oregon actually, but
Well,
I
we
could
can
try.
ship Jim up in a
Oh, Jim, yes,
box.
You can all you do is put a stamp on them, and you can just ship them right through the U.S. mail.
that's great.
If I put a record in with Jim, I can send him media mail.
Sweet.
just put a CD in there with me. Call it media
Okay.
mail.
So now Brent was saying he may go to Portland. We got to get together on this. How many people will be interested in carpooling to the Portland record show?
I know Uwe is going.
Is
How
he?
long does it take to
Yeah.
get from there to there, Harry?
2 hours.
2.5
2.5
hours.
hours.
2.5 to 3 hours.
2.5 hours?
Hey, here's the deal. More people are going to this Portland record show than the Tampa one.
Get in touch with me. Anybody that might want to carpool down, I can get 5 in my vehicle.
And now understand that if you carpool down with Harry, you have to carpool down with Harry.
And the
You'll be
other
hearing
thing
a lot
is
of dad jokes. He'll probably fart, so make sure the
There
windows
will be
are
no
down.
jazz. There will be no Zappa. So those are
Whoa.
2 pluses right there.
whoa.
Dana, if you want to go, let me know. Mazzy.
I can't go. I'm coming back from LA. So the night
When
On
is
the 11th?
show? When is the show?
well, I'm 9th and 10th. That Friday night, I'm not going to get up and go to Portland next day. But thank you.
You should fly into Portland and drive.
Hey
back
guys,
with us.
I'm headed down up.
Bebop
What?
and
I'm going to
Bebop?
lose you real quick here because I'm heading into the mountains to go down into the gorge. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks so much for your
All right.
advice, and
Go
we'll be in
gorge.
touch.
I'm
Take
sorry,
care.
I'm going
Take
through
care,
a
guys.
tunnel right now. I can't-
I'm driving
no.
down. I think I'm driving down Saturday with Kimbo. He has to pick up something.
Hey, Jim, maybe you should send copies of Record Collector News to Harry to bring to the show.
Harry,
Never
go to
mind.
that. Go to that store in Pally-up and grab some papes and bring them with you.
Okay.
I'm sure they have some.
Harry's gonna have a booth just selling clam chowder.
No, I'm going to be
Thanks,
selling
Charles.
Record Collector News.
The thing of it is I pretty much hit a lot of the record stores in Portland, if not all of them.
Yeah, they're good. It's a good record store. Is the record show still in that crack house hotel ballroom like last time?
Which one? Which
I don't know,
record store?
the one we went to last time, Portland, when we were on the front lines. It was kind of like a
Oh, no, that was the
shady,
one.
like it looks like a ballroom annex that was
Yeah, it's a
built in
double
19
day or double tree
It's
hotel.
kind of a shithole space.
No, I didn't think so.
Okay.
There's a guy in Portland who I keep forgetting to send papers to, and he calls me every time. Hey, man. I can't remember who he is. Fuck, not Reverie, is it? No. Anyway.
No, he's
Oh,
in
yeah, it is.
Seattle.
Reverie in Roseburg. Where's Roseburg?
Oh,
That's
south of Portland.
yeah,
I've
stayed there a couple times on the way driving to San Francisco. I forgot exactly where. But I'd like to go further. Like when I go now, I stay in Ashland. I go a little further when I go to San Francisco.
It's weird. I have 3 friends living in Ashland now.
Yeah, it's nice. Ashland's cool. That's where the Shakespeare Festival is.
That is a beautiful town.
Yeah, it's south, definitely. You guys don't come up for the Seattle shows. The guys are going to Portland. The Seattle show is bigger than the Portland show.
Yeah, I mean, they have
I
some
don't
good
know. That
shows.
was a big ballroom they had. A lot of show tables in there.
Yeah, I think that
Roseburger's 3 hours south, huh? So it's like near Eugene or something.
Yeah. It's past Eugene.
Yeah,
South.
Eugene
Going
is like
south.
5 hours from Tacoma.
Yeah.
Eugene
Eugene's
has
got a couple good
House of
records.
House of
Yeah,
Records.
House of Records is good.
Yeah.
And there's another little tiny one that I forget the name of it. It's kind of good too.
My old record store is now in Bend, Oregon. The guy that came up and bought it and hauled everything down to Bend, Oregon.
Really?
But I've never been to it.
There's a store here in San Clemente's for sale. I think we mentioned it. Someone should buy that.
Yeah,
and
you
go
talked
live
about
at
it
the
last time. You told Harry about it on Tuesday.
No, I'm holding out for Bagatelle. They may be an offer, but they only take cash.
beach.
He might haunt you on your trip to from.
And it's a great record store, Jump Records. I love that guy. I've only been
Where's
there.
that?
Where's
It's
that?
Portland. It's on Prescott.
Biscuits and Vinyl is kind of good near Ashland. It's in Talent.
Biscuits and Vinyl burned to the ground.
When?
And then they put it back together.
Oh, well, it's there now. I mean, it's in like
Yeah,
a
but I mean the
mall.
original Biscuits and Vinyl.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's in
burned.
Talent, Oregon, which is
Yeah.
literally next door to Ashland.
They used to advertise until they burned to the ground. There was a big fire in Southern Oregon there. Okay, I drove from Ashland to Portland back in like 15 years ago when I first started Record Collector, up 5 through the Willamette Valley, like going through the San Joaquin Valley or here in Southern California. It's all farms, and they got the tractor trailers parked sideways down here that say water, farming, jobs.
Yeah.
Well, I drove through the Willamette Valley during the Obama administration, and every single one of those tractor trailers had a caricature of Barack Obama as an organ grinder monkey with a Hitler
Yeah,
mustache.
there's a lot of
Every fucking one of them for 100 miles.
That's where it all started. All this shit, they didn't like it.
I couldn't believe
they did
it.
take down that fucking Uncle Sam billboard south of you, Harry. You know, the one on I-5.
Oh, well, the guy died. That's why.
Good, fucking good.
Yeah,
That
I
was
used to
like-
go every time I go by and just give it the finger as I drove by.
It's gone. Fuck that shit, man.
But anyways, I was a bit surprised to see that, even though it was back then.
Yeah.
And when I got to Portland, it was like, I have never seen so many fucking record stores. There's 1 million people in Portland, and there's 50 record stores.
And now
There's
they're
1
all
million people.
they're protecting Portland now from the invasion.
Of
Yeah,
the body
DJ,
snatchers.
the sign is still up, but there's last time I saw it, it wasn't a negative comment.
They
So-
sold the property or something happened, so
Yeah.
they took it. Yeah, not nice. What's not nice? You got to say what's not nice. To talk about someone who's an asshole that these racist fucks put billboards up. You know, mocking.
I'm amazed that nobody ever burned it down
It's blank now.
because it was up there for decades.
Yeah.
I think it was a lot of people dug it. So anyway, yeah.
I'd rather not,
that was-
Eddie. If I didn't have to, I'd rather not do that.
Do what?
Fuck Trump.
Oh, yeah.
His wife won't even do it.
Oh,
You know, it's hard to recognize her with her clothes on.
Harry.
it's true.
We don't like
True
when they
that.
mock. We shouldn't mock her for that, you know.
Why
she's-
not? I'm not.
I'm
It's
a
not
mod
mocking.
or
All right.
She's pretty fucking
Yeah,
hot.
she is a hot.
Mom.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She had the vajayjay and everything.
Yeah.
That's
So
good
what did I
shit.
miss in the first hour? Can you give me a recap, Jim?
Yes. Rob
Why don't
showed this record.
No, I
which
would
don't you
never own
rewind
another
it?
one.
Rob showed this. If you want one of the greatest sounding records out now in craft, new grass or jazz,
That record would sound incredible on
it's
your system.
instrumental, it's acoustic guitar. And
Isn't that
mandolin.
Elliott music?
No,
What?
it's Newgrass. I mean, yeah, he likes this stuff, but I think this is
It's amazing sounding record. It's
Hmm.
it's the best sounding record that has been reissued recently.
Oh,
Did you guys
Actually,
it's
did you
sold
guys
out.
pay for those or did you get them free?
free.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry,
I gotta get on that gravy train.
Harry, I
Me too.
showed
I don't get shit.
Harry actually.
I
I
only
showed
need 40,000 more followers.
Harry.
Rob gets
I-
stuff because he writes for me. You know what I get? Tuchus.
yeah, but
nothing.
you don't ask for any of it.
Zippity doo dah day.
God,
I might look into that then. Maybe I'll see if I can find it locally.
Harry, I showed video footage of my procedure. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Here it is right here.
We
Very
need to get
clean.
Angelo to do a soundtrack to that.
Yeah, they're going in right as you can see right now. They put the insert into my hole, and they're
Oh, don't.
I see light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's
wow.
there was a family of 4 Mexicans living in there.
Is that El Chapo's?
Help me find my keys and we'll drive out.
Is that El Chapo's dungeon or his lair or his tunnel system? Boy.
Hey, I have a question. How many people in Tampa here are watching having breakfast right now?
Put Angelo's comment up there.
Hey, Angelo, if you ever make it to Seattle, I got a guest room for you too. I mean, you have to do a tiny house concert here, though. We could
Angelo,
do.
you
If you ever
get
make it to Puyallup,
you
you
get
can
to
stay
tour for
with
free,
me,
baby.
and I'll pay you $100 if you do a house concert too. You can sleep in the same bed
Yeah,
that.
but okay. Let me say
Amanda's
something. Let me say something, Angelo. But then you'd have to stay in Puyallup instead of Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to sleep in the same bed as Amanda Shires.
Whoa.
How do you know I haven't slept in the same bed as Amanda Shires?
I don't.
No, yeah, I haven't. Not.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
But you hesitated for a moment.
They had no
Eric
choice.
Schultz.
Busy
We
man.
don't
Well,
need that kind of talk. Seriously.
I will say,
Hey,
hey guys, if
Um,
they do drop the list and I'm free in the afternoon sometime now, I might go live to do a stream just going over the record store day list. So if anyone's free and wants to come up, let me know.
Yeah, a Vinyl Piper. I'm not going to go before it, but I would like to go to a Musso and Frank's after, because the thing's like 6 to 7.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It says what is it?
It's probably till 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. It says an hour presentation.
Yeah, so you get in at 6. I think it starts at 7.
Depends, Joe.
You get in at 6, they show you the movie, and then there's going to be a 1 hour yickety yak afterwards. There's
Okay.
you're going to have an opportunity to talk.
But what time does Musso and they don't open till like 5 or 5:30, right?
Look, man,
Yeah.
9:15, I am done.
Okay. Well, I'll go out with after. But the problem is Musso's doesn't open up that early. They open up at 5 or 5:30, so that's too. I'm not going to sit there for 20 minutes or a half hour. So I'd go after.
Okay,
say
we hit the 2-hour mark. If the stuff goes later, let me know. I might go live to go over the record store day list. Okay.
I'll probably
Okay.
record
All right.
something.
All right.
Happy
Take it
trails,
Okay,
easy,
you
everybody.
Northwest people, get in touch with me if you want to. Seriously, if you want
All right.
to carpool to Portland.
All right. Bye.
Bye.